Hey guys, Laura Kraft here with Team Bodies in Fuego, and just with some recent events that have occurred within the last 6 months, I've been feeling this urge to share with you why I'm a Beachbody coach. I think there's a misconception that people see my posting or other postings and they think that it's all about the looks and looking good in a swimsuit or how much weight you can lose. And I think there's some underlying events that take place or some philosophies that I really feel like I should share because I'm so passionate about it. And with the recent events with my grandmother and the scare that we had, that um, that I have to share with you guys because it means so much. I grew up. I come from a Latin family. I am Latina, and so growing up, the women in my family, you ate what you had, and a lot of times it was the beans, the tortillas, green chili. Um, we didn't talk a lot about fresh vegetables, eating a lot of vegetables and fruit and proteins. But honestly, the finances and the environment that we were in, it wasn't available. The knowledge wasn't there. And so, generation after generation, the things that were eaten, you could see that as Latina women get older, they get more of a square belly. And my aunts and my great aunts and my grandma, I was seeing that, and um, I at this point in my age, being a mother, I was starting to notice in my own mother that she also was starting to get that square belly, and I just had my second daughter, and I wasn't losing the weight, and I've always kind of been I've had some confidence issues with my body image, and I might have looked thin, but I didn't feel healthy, and I would just see that, and um, so I wasn't really confident about myself, and I saw where I was headed, and my friend Elizabeth Leos had approached me, and she said, "Look, Laura, I know what you want to do. I know you loved Insanity, so why don't you try Shakeology? It's safe for nursing, and see what it does for you because it definitely has changed things for her." And I was starting to see a difference. I thought I ate pretty healthy. I thought I was doing pretty good working out, but with the Shakeology, I noticed my energy was better and we were making better choices and I didn't have as many cravings and I was starting to thin out a little bit and feel better. But it wasn't just about me. I wanted to have a quality life for my girls and have the energy to run with them and go and live a long life. In college, I watched my great grandmother die, and there were. I remember I was visiting from college, and I walked in the door, and she couldn't get onto the bed. Um, she had slept on the floor, and she just wasn't doing well. She had cancer, and she had the diabetes, and she wasn't healthy, and I lost her because of those things, and then. Um, I lost my grandmother this spring on my dad's side, and she lived such a fulfilling life. But I saw, just looking at that, you take some perspective. And my mom, we had good conversations about where she was at, and she was a stroke waiting to happen. I mean, with her cholesterol levels and everything, and she was starting to get that square belly. And my dad, who just making not healthy choices on how he ate and not exercising and just really starting to get a bigger belly. And those bellies mean health issues waiting to happen. And so I shared with them the Shakeology, and my mom's starting to look healthier. Her cholesterol levels are back down, and my dad, he's lost about 20 pounds, and they're looking better, and they have more energy. And so I feel like I'm ending the trend of diabetes. The diabetes runs so heavily in my family, and I don't want to have diabetes. I don't want my mother to have diabetes. I don't want my girls to have it. I want us to live happy, healthy lives to the best that we can. If we have control of those things, that's what I want to do. And so that's why I became a Beachbody coach, because it's about changing how people eat. It's changing their nutrition. It's changing their lifestyle so that they can live a life of quality. So I have people say, "Oh, that stuff, it's so expensive." But try illness. Illness is expensive, and it hurts when people get older, and you have to watch your family members, your parents or your grandparents go through this pain, all the medication they have to go through, dialysis 3 times a week. It's not fun. And if there were some choices or education that they could have learned about, who knows what it could have changed for them in the quality of their life. So that's why I became a Beachbody coach, because not only my health, but my family's, my girls, my husband, my parents, as many people as I can affect, I want them to have the best quality life possible, because we deserve it, and this life is too special. We are each so unique, and there's amazing opportunities. To take it for granted and to bury ourselves and dig our graves with our teeth is such not the way to go. And so that's why I'm passionate about Beachbody and why I became a coach. Sure, the income is fun. It brought me home to be with my girls. And I love waking up with my girls in the morning, and we control our schedule, and I get to watch the fun events and see them grow in conversations and take them to preschool. That is powerful. It has given me that, to be with them and design the life that I want. You know, I always knew that I could do great things, but the confidence I have in myself, you guys, I am sure if you know me, I have vitiligo, and the vitiligo is loss of pigment, and I didn't like wearing swimsuits. I wouldn't wear short skirts or skirts where you could see my knees because I was embarrassed. I didn't have confidence in how I looked. And with Beachbody and the personal development involved and how I feel about myself, I accept who I am. I love myself in my own skin, and I embrace who I am and that confidence that I'm gaining and that I'm sharing. And my girls are seeing me love myself, so I know it directly relates to them loving themselves as well, is the best gift that I can give them. You know, it's not about looking great in a swimsuit. It's not about taking those selfies and being a narcissist person. No, it's about changing lives and empowering my daughters and my family to live the best life possible. And so that's why I share. If you get a message from me, it's because I love you, I care about you, and I want to share this journey and help as many people as I can because of what it did for me and my family. You know, I feel like my parents, they're going to be around longer, and my girls' children, when they have children, are going to know their great-grandparents, and that to me is awesome. So that's why I became a Beachbody coach, because of what we're doing. You know, I live a life of passion, and I want to inspire others to do the same and to live their life to the fullest, and I believe truly in my heart, deeply in my heart, that this is how I'm going to do it. You know, I love my family. I love my grandmas. I love my parents, and I'm so thankful that I have this opportunity and I can do what I do. So, anyways, I love you guys. Tonight at 7:30, we're going to be sharing a webinar about what it means to be a Beachbody coach, and I would love for you guys to join us just to see what it is I do, what it means to be Beachbody and what the company is. It's not just about sharing pictures of food and all that, but just diving in. I really encourage you, if this touched you in any way, that you have a family history of diabetes, I feel it, or something similar to that, why not? Come see what it is and see what it can do for you. So have a wonderful day. I love you guys.